Hello and welcome to the Cubbears fan report on April the 4th, 2024. The Cubs have won 4 in a row. They swept Colorado Rockies and it was a surprise. They had a 5-0 lead at one point. Then they had an 8-3 lead, and I was just hoping they get the 5 innings in because I was afraid it was going to get rained out. So I was like, don't score, just get to the 5th inning, close it out. And all of a sudden, the Cubs blew the lead. They had poor defense. They had Christopher Morel was still on playing defense, even though he could have been a designated hitter. And Horner blew a play. He tried to do a glove flip over to first base and hit it over threw it over Michael Busch's head. That scored a couple runs and tied the game up. I was like, oh no, we need some 9th inning heroics to get the game in. So Mastroboni comes up as a pinch hitter and strikes out. But he struck out on a bouncing ball and ran to first base and got to third base when Ian Happ hit a single to right field. And then he scored on a fielder's choice by Seiya Suzuki, and he slid it under the tag. And at first I thought, well, maybe he beat the throw. I thought we were going to have to do a replay, but the catcher dropped the ball. He was in a hurry to make the tag, sweep across home plate, and could not catch the ball. So the Cubs got ahead 9-8 in the 9th inning, and Edward Alzolay was able to close the game out. It was a safe situation, but he got the win because the Cubs had a bullpen day. So they started with Luke Little throwing 98 miles an hour. He closed the game out the day before. I thought it was a misprint until I actually saw it. And the Cubs have won 4 in a row. They have the Dodgers coming to town, and I'm kind of worried about that. There was a lot of bad defense. It was an unruly day. It was 38 degrees, the wind blowing left to right, and amazingly, Suzuki hit a home run. I didn't think anybody would be hitting a home run that day. I didn't think there'd be any offense at all. When the Cubs got the 5-0 lead, I figured it's over. But you got to give it to Colorado. They fought back. So anyway, the the Bears had Caleb Williams over yesterday for a top 30 visit, and everybody's thinking it's going to be the Bears drafting Caleb Williams, and actually think that's what they should do. And word is Caleb Williams is not going to visit anybody else. He fully expects to be drafted number 1. He feels he deserves it. He wants to be with the Bears. He wants to be the number 1 pick. I think it's just a matter of time. 25th of April, and this weekend, the Cubs will host the Dodgers with Ohtani coming to Wrigley Field for the first time as a Dodger. So, konnichiwa is what I like to say. And Suzuki is really heating up. Yesterday, big days were by Suzuki. He had 3 hits, including a homer, and Busch had 3 hits. So he was a big contributor also. So anyway, I like that we're getting some productivity. I think Morel needs to be a designated hitter because then they got to replace him defensively with Madrigal. And they kind of don't want to be without Morel's bat in the 9th inning in case the game gets tied up or it goes to 9 innings and they need a hit. So that's the problem with defensive replacements. If you're not winning by 5 runs, you need his bat. And that's the way it's been. The Cubs have had trouble holding leads as of late. And they're going to have to play a lot better if they want to be competitive against the Dodgers. This is the Cubbears fan report with your Cub Bear reporter, Mark Bertman. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Do whatever you got to do. You don't have to agree with what I say. Just leave a comment. That's all I ask. You won't hurt my feelings. Not too bad anyway. So thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Cubbears fan report. Have a great day, y'all.